Up to this point, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I made about 5. But then the other day I found this video made by the YouTuber Lavada. The title being Oversimplified and the Harms of Oversimplifying History. So the idea is oversimplified dangerous? Well, just right out of the box, just like that, I would say no. I don't think oversimplified is doing anything dangerous, to be honest. But let's see how he argues the point. Let's watch it.
History YouTube. It is truly a magical place. Hundreds of creators, all sharing the same passion and love for the field. Hundreds of thousands of videos of people explaining and telling new stories about events and characters. Pair that up with magnificent and detailed editing styles and even some art to go alongside it, and you will have people hooked and interested for many hours to come, regardless of how boring or niche topic you are talking about is. I am very sure that plenty of you recognize some of the big players on the platform. Simple History with their elegant animations and iconic voice. History Matters with his cute art style and method of explaining certain topics.
I actually have never watched History Matters. Is this something you'd be interested in me responding to, noble ones? Let me know in the comments.
And questions in a very quick and elegant way, the armchair historian and his absolutely stunning animations and way of presentation. And who could forget Kings and Generals, the way he focuses on certain battles and wars in absolute stunning detail down to the smallest unit.
Yeah, I reviewed one video by him and it was the one about the Celtics. I thought it was pretty well made.
Overall, all of these creators bring something unique and exciting to the table, and thanks to them, many people got more interested in this field as well.
Yeah.
But there is one man and creator all of us know about, the man who is the absolute undisputed king of history YouTube, completely crushing his competition in every way possible. I am of course talking about the one and only Oversimplified.
Is Oversimplified, well, first of all, is it one man? I don't think it's a one-man production, but I might be wrong. Do they have a team or do they do their own? Well, you probably know, so let me know in the comments. Regardless, is he the king of history YouTube? I always thought the cartoonish side of history YouTube to be its own subset. I'll be honest with you. And I'll probably use this as a comeback as he starts presenting his arguments, unless his arguments are solid and grounded.
This man is an icon for a very good reason.
Right.
He pretty much checks all the boxes. A beautiful and fun art style?
Yep.
Check. Iconic voice? Check. Extremely entertaining way of presentation?
Yeah.
Check. Iconic jokes and sense of humor?
He's pretty good.
Check. Check and check.
Check.
He and his content are perfect in almost every way when it comes to presenting and explaining history to people, no matter whether young or older. I have been a fan of his since pretty much primary school when he released his World War I videos. In fact, and here is some fun lavender trivia for you, in 9th grade history class I was tasked with making a PowerPoint presentation about the big three of the Axis powers, Hitler, Mussolini, and Hirohito. And on the day of the presentation, when I got to Hitler, I instead played Oversimplified's Hitler documentary to the class with automatic subtitles on. Well, everyone was far too busy with studying for the physics exam later that day, so for the entire presentation I was pretty much talking to a brick wall. But you get the point. Oversimplified has been very influential on the field of internet history.
Sure.
Since his first videos, he has...
I mean, look at those views. 51 million views, 33 million, 48 million. Holy moly.
only been improving in every field, and he will continue to do so.
Right.
He has also sparked numerous channels inspired by his style, and even an entire Turkish channel. You know you are doing something right when the Turks barge in and start copying your homework, and that you are responsible for a Turkish family having a normal life in the hellish landscape that is modern Turkey. But as I started making my own content on here and breaking my young Zoomer mind free from early 2010s internet brain rot by actually touching a book, I started noticing a few things about Oversimplified and his content. And the more pages I read and the more research I did, the more I started realizing his videos are not that good.
Okay, well, so finally he's going into the actual argument that he's presenting against Oversimplified, so his videos are not good. Based on what?
So here I am today, the little guy with 30,000 subscribers going up against an absolute titan.
That doesn't matter.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I am actually kinda surprised no one really did a response against him. Except for the Marxoids, but to be fair, they bark at any moving thing that hasn't gone 10 seconds without deep-throating Stalin. So let's get into it and see how Oversimplified's content is not only mid at best, but potentially even dangerous and misleading.
Dangerous and misleading. So now we know what, he just like the title. Let's see what he bases this on. Why is it dangerous?
Ironically, the problem at hand with Oversimplified is in the name itself. Oversimplified. It gives you...
I know, but it's in the name. The way you're starting this, you're making it extremely difficult to justify your quarrel with the channel. Because if the problem was that Oversimplified oversimplifies too much, but the name of the channel is overcomplicate or extremely in-depth, then I would understand it. You could present and say, well, they say that they're going to do something, but then they're not. But they do say, it's like right on the title. So oversimplification cannot be used against oversimplified just as a matter of deductive logic.